Arizona, homeowner's best friend.
We receive newsletters from the industries all across the country, and the HVAC, the air conditioning newsletter that came out 2 weeks ago, the cover story on the cover page was that components have gone up 40%. Entire units have gone up 100% in the last 4 years.
And isn't that funny? That's exactly that pandemic, post-pandemic, right? Pandemic and post-pandemic time period. So when those units are going up and something happens in the house and that unit, crashes or burns up in the house and you have to replace it, that's exactly why premiums are going up.
I've been doing this for 55 years. I was having lunch with a plumber who's been doing it almost that long yesterday. And he joked, he says, my office won't even let me quote repair prices. I said, you can't keep up with it. And we can remember what we used to could do it for. But you know what? When I told people in the 1980s that it was going to cost them $30,000 to do a kitchen remodel, they thought I was expensive back then.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's right.
You can't even buy the appliances for $30,000.
That's right. And and don't forget, a lot of people during the pandemic, they did those remodels that you were talking about, right? So they were pricey, but they did them because they had time. They were at home, they were locked in place. They were like, oh my gosh, I got to get this kitchen remodel done. So we saw a lot of people do that. But that's also driving up some of those things that they haven't been thinking about. Hey, I need to do that replacement cost coverage. So if you have done a remodel, if you've done that recently, definitely reach out to your carrier. Let them know. Make sure that replacement costs it because the bathroom's been upgraded, the kitchen was upgraded, something that you did during the pandemic. If you haven't done that, definitely reach out to your company.
Rosie on the house, every Arizona homeowner's best friend.